Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the first of a 3-game series here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. About the New York Mets win 7-2. They take the first game of a 3-game series here. 6 innings of 1-run ball from Clay Holmes. I'm just surprised at how good Clay Holmes is. Man, as a starter, like he's been a bullpen guy most of his career, and the Mets turned him to a starter. I'm like, I don't know how he's gonna do as a starter, just a rotation in general. But the rotation is good right now. Like, I don't know how the rotation's just that good. But his ERA's now 2.74. Only gave up 1 run. Like, he's been really, really damn good as a starter. And it's probably took a lot of effort, him mostly being a closer to being a starter. And him and Griffin Canning have a combined 10-2 record. Who had that on their bingo card? And their pitcher ERAs are pretty damn good for the guys they have in their starting rotation. And that's not even with Sean Manaea yet. Like, these guys hadn't been good throughout their career, but they're good with the Mets right now. Got to give the Mets credit for their pickups there in the offseason. I thought that rotation would be trash, but they're proving me wrong. And their offense was good tonight as well with 13 hits. They scored 7 runs. I believe they hit 4 homers tonight. They hit 4 homers, including the Lindor and Soto duo. Each hit a homer. Clay Holmes, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts for Clay Holmes. So only 1 run given up on, I believe, that homer. I forgot who the homer was to. But anyways, he was great. Their offense with the 13 hits, 7 runs. Through the first 4 innings, dude, they scored like 6 runs in the first 4 innings. They ended up with 13 hits, 7 runs for the game. Let's go over the scoring summary for the METS, Mets. So in the bottom of the first, leadoff home run by Francisco Lindor in the bottom of the first, makes it 1-0. Bottom of the second, 2 more homers by Brett Baty, and then Jeff McNeil. 2 homers there to make it 3-0 in the bottom of the third. A fielder's choice scores a run, and then a throwing error, makes it 5-0. In the bottom of the fourth, Soto homers to make it 6-1, and then Soto in the bottom of the 8th with an RBI single rounds out the scoring. For Lindor, he was 3 for 5, an RBI, had a solo homer, 3 hits on the game. For Francisco Lindor, having a good start to this season, hitting .297. Soto 2-4 walk, 2 RBIs with the homer and the single. He's starting to get hot, starting to hit the ball. Start of the season, he started off kind of slow, but his last 20 games, he's been hitting a lot better. There's people that are actually concerned just because he had a slow start to the season. Pete Alonso 1 for 5, Nemo 1 for 3 and a walk, Alvarez 1 for 4, Baty 2 for 4 and an RBI, had that solo homer. He's been hitting well for his last 10 games. He's hitting like .290, so he's been hitting a lot better. Acuna, 1 for 4 and RBI for Luis Angel Acuna. How do you say his first name? McNeil, 1 for 3 and RBI. He had a solo homer. Jeff McFeeble. And Tyrone Taylor was 1 for 4. The rest of their pitching started their bullpen. Ryan Stanek, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Dead Neil Nunez, .2 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for Nunez. Reed Garrett, .1 innings pitched to close out the inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And then Jose Butto goes 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. So, great pitching from the Mets. starter Clay Holmes in the bullpen was good as well. Their offense was pretty good, and they improved to 25-14. On the Cubs side, only 5 hits for 2 runs. They scored 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 9th, and a huge home run by Chris Paul. Each team also had 1 error, if you care. But they scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 9th, 5 hits, 2 runs, and dropped to 22-17. Jameson Tyle got lit up like a Christmas tree, man. Got lit up like a damn Christmas tree. 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts over 4 innings. Hollowell, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Ryan Presley, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And then Tom Cosgrove, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 1 strikeout there. For their offense, which was MIE, missing in action, 0 for 3 in a walk. Tucker 1 for 4 in RBI on a solo homer. Suzuki 0 for 4. Michael Bush 2 for 4 in RBI. He had a solo homer. Kelly 0 for 3. PCA 1 for 3 in a walk. Horner 1 for 4. Swanson 0 for 3 in a walk. And Lopez 0 for 1 and 2 walks. Brujan pinch hit, he was 0 for 1. Their 2 runs obviously were homers. It was the top of the 4th. Kyle Tucker homers, and top of the 9th, Michael Bush with a homer. Scored the 2 runs for the Cubs, but the offense was not great in this one. Credit the Mets pitching with Clay Holmes, but Cubs offense wasn't good, and Jameson Tyle was even worse today. Mets were just lighting them up. But it's first of 3 games set. The Mets take game 1 here. But for game 2 tomorrow, the probable pitchers this game will be on Fox, by the way, 7:15. It will be Brad Kaler. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bullpen game for the Chicago Cubs, and Tyler Megill, who's done a really fantastic job for the Mets. So I'm pretty sure it's a bullpen game for the Cubs, which could be interesting. But yeah, that's all I'll say here. Next time out, Alkali. Peace. I'll be back here for the Dodgers game tonight, obviously, and then the OKC Denver game.